Home Designs by Amanda. Today we're going to make a card together. I made this one earlier, but decided that I want to go ahead and change it up just a little for our card we made together. I'm going to take what I did here and make it a slightly different design and different colors, because I like this, but I also really like these colors, and so I wanted to switch it up just a little bit. So I have pieces ready to go, and we'll get some of them going here in a minute. But first I wanted to show you the really pretty, I got the Share What You Love Specialties Designer Series paper. This is that double pack, so you get 4 sheets of each, and it is a nicer, thick, kind of not quite cardstock thickness, but still very nice thick paper. And most of the sheets, one side is pearlized. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but most sides of them, like this sheet does not have pearlized on it, but both sides are very pretty. I'm having a tough time knowing which side I want to use. The same with this side. Also, neither one are pearlized, but they're very nice. This one is probably one of my favorites. Probably one of the main reasons I got this pack, because I really like this one. This one and this one. And let me see if I can find it here. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I missed a page. Oh, let me see here. This one. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. I really like this. This is pretty too. I do really like that as well, but this is like really neat. I like that one. This paper is also going to be featured in at least 2 of the projects in my class for this month. My class is at the last Tuesday of the month, and you can either do an in-person class with me if you're near where I live. If you're interested in either class, you can email me about that, and I can let you know the area in case you're interested in coming to my class. If not, I will have a to-go option, but I have registration closed on that a little bit sooner, so I have time to get stuff in the mail to you. And I will show you the 2 projects real quick that I have. They would be slightly different if you do to-go class, just because I cannot send you stamped images. So you'd either need to get the stamp sets that I will have posted in the class information email, or I'll figure out something else to do for that area, or you can use a different stamp set if you happen to have one that would fit in there. So far, these are the 2 cards we're going to be making. Send out, if you're interested, send me your email. You can email me your email at amanda@homedesignsbyamanda.com, and I can get that class email out to you as soon as possible. But I really like the way those ones came out with this paper. This one, I think I'm going to use probably for our Father's Day card, because it's a more masculine feel. And I just thought a nice thank you card would be nice. So those are what I have going for this month. 2 of the projects for this month. With the Rooted in Nature stamp set, which is what I used on today's card. So on today's card, I used the You Are Wonderful stamp for the sentiment, and I used this leaf stamp as well as the framelit to die cut it out in order to put it on the card. So here's our card again. I do have a piece of paper to put in here since it's a black card base. I just haven't done that yet, so that's why there's a piece sticking out there. And I went ahead and put some Wink of Stella on the lettering. So we're going to go ahead and put a similar looking card together using these products. Mostly it showcases the Share What You Love Designer Series paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my triple banner punch, and these are not exact, but I'm going to just watch and line up as exact as possible and punch it off. These are not short enough. They were still 6 inches long. I forgot about that. I was thinking they were the 5.5, and I just would take off a little bit with that. But they were cut at, I did 6x6 pieces. So they are 1 1/4 wide, I believe. So when you go to do the punch, they don't fit quite in. You just have to kind of eyeball the centering yourself. But I am going to trim off. Okay, so I cut it so that before it's punched with the punch, it's 5.5, which is the length of the card, 5.5 inches. And then when I punch it, it has a nice, like, what do I want to call that? Length on the card. And I'm going to do the same thing with this piece, which is cut there. This one is, it is 2 inches wide. So I like the way this is looking, and how it kind of, these are a little shorter, overlapping. We just have to make sure we center them on the green, on the Tranquil Tide cardstock there. So I got those 3 pieces all attached to our white card base, and then next I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my piece of white. I have a piece of white cardstock here. It is 1.5 by 2.5 inches. I'm going to take my trio punch that is coming out in the new catalog, and I'm going to round the corners. It's a trio punch, so it has 3 different punches on it. It has a corner rounder, this little leaf kind of corner punch. I will show you what they all do here in a second. And this one just is like kind of punching like out a hole, only it's oval, to give it a little more of a defined look than just a hole, kind of like plain old hole from a Flirty Flamingo here, I believe. And if you line it up and put it in there, you're going to get a rounded corner. And you can do the rounded corner in on this one and get both a rounded corner with the leaf, and then just line up here your card where you want the hole, and you can definitely be like tying a ribbon around it. That'd be nice for the top of a tag if you want to hang it on something, just be able to put your thread or ribbon through there. So that's what this is, and it'll be available in the new annual catalog. If you need one of those, and you don't have another demonstrator you're working with, you can email me at that email address and I gave earlier, and I would be happy to get a catalog out to you, so you can order from me some great Stamina products. Alright, so there we're rounding our corners here. All 4 for this sentiment piece. Okay. And then I used You're Wonderful from the Rooted in Nature. Here we go. And on that other one I used Tranquil Tide, which that is the colors in these. But I'm thinking I might want to go a little lighter and do the Mint Macaron, which I do not have the full stamp pad for just yet. I have that ordered and should be getting that in the next week or so. And so I'll just use this for now. The other color that goes with this paper is Old Olive and Pear Pizzazz and a Mossy Meadow. But those are all darker greens, and I don't know that I want to do that with this particular card. Alright. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment on here. And I think it might be upside down. But that's okay. Oh, it's not. Ooh, and I even kind of gave it a wash color. I like that. Okay. So there's our Mint Macaron with it. we are going to pop that up on some dimensionals. But first I had ribbon on this other card, as well as some leaves coming off of part of it. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and put leaves coming out from behind this, and maybe skip the ribbon. Haven't decided yet, but let's start with making some of these, which we are going to also make in Mint Macaron so it matches our font color. Okay, so I got 5 of them stamped and cut out. We'll do some of this thin stuff and just kind of put it behind the sentiment, like that. And a piece of Mint Macaron twine to go with it for good measure, right? I'm gonna get out my glue dots here, and I have dimensionals, and I want full-size dimensionals for the sentiment, so there's those. Okay, so let's start with a glue dot in the middle where I know that I want my sentiment to go, and put the ribbon on first. These in around it, and those I'm gonna just kind of sit there, and then I'll check and see how I like it before I go and tack them down with their dimensionals and things like that. So there is You Are Wonderful card, and then it's on a white card base, so no extra in there. I probably would take these leaves and stamp along one of the edges, or kind of in there a little bit. There's also other sentiments in that stamp set that you could put on the inside, but it's all put together now. And then this is the other one. They're ended up completely different looking. I really like that one though. I think that one's neat. Oh, the Wink of Stella. We need to put the Wink of Stella on the Wonderful, and then we'll be all done. I think I just really like how they're similar usage of like products, but they turned out different. Because we still use 2 different types of ribbon type embellishments. We use the same kind of die cuts, just with a different color ink. And we used about the same amount of paper, just cut up differently. So there we go, we have that. You can head over to my website and get the links for the products. If you're interested in any of the products used, you can definitely go over to my website. These I cannot link just yet, the paper and the stamp set, because they won't be available until June 1st, but I will get that up there when I can. If you're interested in getting these products now, you can sign up to become a demonstrator. I'd love to have you join my team. You get $125 worth of product for $99, and you get free shipping, and you also get a business pack. However, with that, there is absolutely no obligation for you to ever have a party or anything like that. You can just sign up to get the discount and to get the products you want. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you're interested in any of the things that I've talked about today, I know I covered a lot in one video. I probably shouldn't have done that. But if any of it sounded interesting to you and you want more information, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you. Thanks for coming to create with me today. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye!